So I'm down to 7 days left, and I'm almost looking forward to that flight out, just so I can get some sleep. First, Tommy, thank you so much for the t-shirt. I can't believe that you got it here in time, and I hugely appreciate it. Secondly, I've got to apologize. You guys voted almost unanimously for the Firebird, and I tried to get it ready. I got the brake proportioning valve installed, the lower control arm relocation brackets, the lower control arms, got all the fluids changed, and then I swapped out the oxygen sensors because it had a check engine light for slow switching of the O2s. Switching out the O2 sensors though didn't fix it, and if anything, the air-fuel ratio is even worse now. And I've only got a few hours left, and I'm sort of at my wit's end. I think I'm just gonna swap the tires onto the Z06 and just run that, unfortunately. So I'm sorry I let you guys down, but the track is gonna be there. The car is gonna be here. I'll try and figure out some way to get back on leave or something in the next year and complete the Project Z28 killer story. Pirelli pulled a fast one on us. So they designed the P0 Trofeo Rs around the Z28. But these ones are not the same as those. I thought that Pirelli would just take the 305 and just shrink it for the 295. But the 295 is actually a significantly different tire. As you can see, these tread or ring grooves, whatever you want to call them, they run off the shoulder. And if you walk up to a Z28, it almost looks like the car's wearing slicks at first because the shoulder is solid. And it just looks like somebody stamped the tread with the impression of Tic Tacs throughout the middle. Whereas you still got the Tic Tac tread pattern here, but they bring them closer together and then they draw it off the shoulder. What you've got, and I've driven a Z28 in the rain, is not a pleasant experience. I bet that this is a much better tire in the rain. But damn it, Pirelli, we're not looking for rain performance, we want lap times. If there's a silver lining to all this, it's that I just recently did a bunch of laps in the Z06 and the RE71Rs. And I won't say that that 143 was a representative lap, because those tires are the polar opposite of my driving style. They require you to be extremely smooth, and they're only fast for one lap. When I was running them at the LS Fest, I saw them falling off by 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap after that first lap. And the weekend that I ran them at Barber, I never got a clean lap on an out lap when the tires were cold. So that 143, realistically, the tires are probably capable of a 139, a 140 with a pro driver, or even me on cold tires, I could probably get a 140, 1.5 out of it, something like that. So this will be an interesting comparison because we get to take one of the best track day tires out there, a good heat tolerant tire, and run it against one of the best autocross tires out there. So hope you guys will stay tuned for the results, and I promise that someday, possibly in the distant future, we will close the loop on Project Z28 Killer. Lastly, I hope to finish the video on the Aero project and also the video on our controlled tire test before I go. But with only a handful of days and a list of things to do that just is absolutely terrifying, I make no promises, but I will do my best, guys. As always, thanks for watching.